And Grant, you look at these rosters, a lot of talent in the backcourt.
Oh, a sign of the times, B.A. Agility and skill is in demand, and that is on display tonight.
Now here's Morant. A look at the starting group for the Pelicans. Zion at power forward with Valanciunas at center. C.J. McCollum is out there with Brandon Ingram. And it's Jones in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Ingram. Defense right on him. And a slam dunk by Ingram.
And that's the way it should be. Ingram aggressive to the rack.
Brooks outside. Pass to Adams. Outside Morant. Now Jackson. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That's on Jonas Valanciunas.
One of the jewels at the top of that 2018 draft. Jackson has made a huge impact at both ends, and he's still reaching his full potential.
And he can't get the first one. And he can't make the second free throw either. He missed them both.
And for him, that is an ugly trip to the line. Rarely do you see him do that.
Here's Williamson. Brooks with the rebound. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Here's Jackson. Rebounded by New Orleans. McCollum on the wing. Outside Ingram. Pass to McCollum. Into the lane. The shot comes out. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. First quarter and about a minute and a half in. Outside for Morant. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him.
So good at taking what the D gives him. Morant keeping the game simple.
Pass to Valanciunas. And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. Clock at 6. McCollum. And again, New Orleans, no good.
Well, that's a shot they want just about on every possession if they can get it. He doesn't make them all, but still very much a high percentage look.
Now here's Brooks to the middle. Adams, shot's good.
A lot of times Adams only looks to shoot from that area on the floor. Really knows the limitations in his range.
Pass to Jones. Williamson up top, defended by Jackson. No good, off the front rim.
Still searching out their offensive game right now. 1 of 5 from the field to start this one.
It's stolen by Ingram. To the paint. Here's McCollum. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
Well, McCollum undersized at his position, at least in terms of his strength. But he can play that way because he competes. That's a tough one there.
Morant, no good.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights that bucket is automatic.
Here's Jones. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. It's all knotted up.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this. It's been fun watching Brandon Ingram's scoring stats climb. He's a guy who can really fill it up, whether he's inside or outside of the arc. The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
So it's the Pelicans now. following the bucket by the Grizzlies. And that one's good. Ingram. You know, Grant, what's really impressive about Ingram's scoring is what he can do on those nights when he just goes off.
Yeah, we've seen some explosive stuff from him on the offensive end from time to time. Now, when he's dialed in, he can absolutely torch you. You just wish he could perform at that level every night.
Pass to Valanciunas. Ingram into the lane. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Ingram's got 7 points.
Well, the length of Ingram on display, outstanding at finding a lane, and then he explodes through it.
Outside Morant. Down low. Adams. Good. And the setup by Morant.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
The Pelicans trail. Outside Ingram. And it's Ja Morant with the foul.
Ja Morant.
That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
On the wing, Jones. And so it looks like the Pelicans will retain possession here.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Now here's McCollum.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
To the paint. Here's Adams. And it's slammed in by Adams.
And Morant is a natural leader, someone who wants to get his guys involved when they're open.
McCollum finds Ingram. Takes one from 10 feet. Williamson passes to McCollum. Shot clock at 6. Back to Williamson. Soft touch off the glass.
Well, the key to defending Zion in the paint is don't let him get the ball. After he touches it, damage is going to get done.
Now here's Brooks. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Here's Adams. Pass to Morant. To the inside. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. McCollum against Morant. Outside Jones. And here's Ingram outside. The rebound by Jackson. Memphis leading. Ooh, poked away. And it's the Pelicans on the break. And McCollum slams it in.
This game has been like a seesaw. Both teams going back and forth at one another.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
The quick feed of Morant. He's so dangerous when he's cutting to the rim.
The Pelicans have gotten 7 of 13 shots to drop. Outside Ingram. Double team on Ingram. Pass to McCollum. The 3 is up. That one drops. 3 for 6 now. Already 7 lead changes. These teams are really going after each other.
It's been a brutal game to play, but a fun one to watch.
Morant. Sweet little floater. Morant's got 10 points in the game.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Outside Jones. Pass to Valanciunas. For 3, McCollum. The shot off that time. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Here's Bane. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Morant, no good. New Orleans has gone 2 of 4 from distance to begin this one. Williamson passes to Valanciunas. Inside. Here's Bane. Pass to Adams. Ingram against Jackson. Here's Bane. And then Morant with the dunk.
Plays with so much confidence. When Morant gets in a zone, he stays aggressive.
Outside Ingram. Back to McCollum. Here's the 3. The rebound by Jackson.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Pass to Bain. No good. Nice D from Valanciunas. The Pelicans have gotten 8 of 16 attempts to fall. Jones misses. And the Grizzlies with possession here. Here's Bain. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Here's Ingram. Another miss. They desperately need a bucket. Here's Morant. That is now his 7th field goal in 10 attempts. Impressive.
This quarter belongs to him, and that's how you do it when you're out in front. Don't play it safe. Keep that momentum going.
New Orleans calls timeout.
They're just giving away a run right now. The question is, can they stop the tide?
Hard to say right now. At this point, I've seen the coaches run through 2 or 3 iterations of defense. Is there a 4th? I'm not sure.
So Memphis ends up going with a new group. Outside Jones. Conchar pulls it in.
And they've come out with a fearless approach on the boards.
Pass to Melton. Outside Anderson. To the left wing. 5 to shoot. Shoots from 12. Some solid defense from Hayes. New Orleans has gone 2 of 5 from beyond the arc in the first quarter. Jones up top.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Pass to Hernan Gomez. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
He really hooked the defender with that pump fake. It worked to perfection.
Here's Anderson. Some solid defense from Hayes. And New Orleans shooting 45% from the field in this first. And he drives in. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
What else I'm seeing is that the mid-range shot is going to be available all night. So far, they're knocking those down.
First one falls for him. The Pelicans making a switch here. And it's tied up with that one. Well, the Grizzlies shooting a terrific 58% to start the game. Excellent numbers. Oh, Clark with the slam.
Anderson has great vision as a point forward. Exceptional court awareness.
Billy Hernandez.
And of course, Canadian-born Brandon Clark grew up in Phoenix. He played at San Jose State, then transferred to Gonzaga. A few stops on his way to the association.
The free throw drops for Clark. And dual citizenship for Brandon Clark. Canadian and the U.S. That Canadian national team is looking to be a force.
And don't forget, his father is Jamaican, so who knows? Bottom line, he's got some options when it comes to international play. I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
The Pelicans trail. And 1:01 left in the first quarter of the game. Pass to Hernan Gomez. 5 on the clock. Step back and fire. They grab their own miss. Hey, shot's good.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Outside, Anderson. Driving inside. The Pelicans pull it in. Right side, Ingram. Lets it go from deep. Clark grabs the board. To the middle. Pass to Melton. From deep. Ja Morant, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Grizzlies. Absolutely carrying the offense. He ends the quarter with 14. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And the fourth pick in 2018, Jaren Jackson Jr., the rare NBA-ready defender, he talked about where he can make the most impact.
Probably be more of a backline help, talk more, give more help for the rotations because, you know, depending on what team you play, there's a lot of specific things you got to do to guard a certain player.
A veteran's understanding of help and positioning, Grant.
Yeah, I love that defensive mind approach. That's why they're a team to be reckoned with.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
You don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
So for the Pelicans right now. Pass to Hernan Gomez. Here's Murphy. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Hayes with it. Anderson covers. The ball's knocked loose and stolen by Melton. And there's Anderson. That was good. On the assist from Melton. And it's a three-point Memphis lead. Back to Graham. And he lobs it up to the rim. Tipped.
Good intensity on defense. Kyle Anderson using the length that time and timing it well to get the rejection.
It's deflected. Inside. Here's Murphy. Ooh, powered down with both hands.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here. Outside, Anderson. Over Hernan Gomez. He can't get it to go. So the Pelicans will take it the other way. Two minutes now played in the second quarter. Here's Graham. Deflected. Out of bounds. Pelicans ball as New Orleans keeps possession. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile one block.
What a powerful rejection. He's not wanting them to get an advantage in this competitive game.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Williams is checked in. And the Pelicans also making a change. Nance, he's checked in for Hayes. Off the inbound. 6 on the shot clock. The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. And the Grizzlies lead by 3. Pelicans shooting about 41%. Outside Graham. Pass to Nance. To the paint. And Nance with the slam.
Yeah, for Nance Jr., it's about the quickness with which he can be impactful.
Melton against Nance. Melton attacking. Rebounded by New Orleans. And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. All right, Grant, if you could be GM for one rebuilding team right now, which would it be?
Oh, wow. That's tough. I mean, you got the Grizzlies with Morant. You got the Pels with Zion. You got the Mavs with Doncic. You know, I'll probably stick with the Pelicans and Zion Williamson. I think he has a lot to offer and has the ability to dominate in this league.
Melton covers. Graham for three. Pelicans keep it alive. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for New Orleans?
They've come out in full attack mode defensively, applying pressure and stealing it away repeatedly.
Well, the other part is I think they got inside the head of the opponent with those early blocked shots. They played some tremendous low post defense.
And he's one of those stat sheet stuffers. Kyle Anderson at 6'9" gives you rebounding, playmaking, Grant, a little bit of everything.
I mean, the combination of size with skill is what makes him special. And his wingspan helps him impact the game in so many ways.
That free throw, no good.
Well, a structured, all-around strong game from Kyle Anderson. He's really smart and heady and a tough cover. So you'll wonder how much further he can improve his game.
Jaren Jackson, he's checked in for Memphis. Morant comes in for Jones. Valanciunas, he's checked in for the Pelicans. CJ McCollum comes in for Graham. And the second free throw is good. New Orleans has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. McCollum against Melton. Lets it go from 14. Shot's good by McCollum. McCollum's got 9 points.
Well, he knows how to get the shot off at any time on that pick and roll. Natural instincts taking over, and the experience helping McCollum as well.
It's tipped. Hounded by Morant. Pass to Valanciunas. That one falls. And it's a 4-point New Orleans lead.
Now there's the strength we talk about often with Valanciunas. It helps him convert on these physical takes.
And the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
The officials were right on top of that one.
At the line for your Grizzlies, John Morant. Taking 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Morant.
Going second overall in 2019, John Morant looks like a franchise cornerstone, carrying Memphis to a play-in game as a rookie.
Brooks, he's checked in for Memphis. Bain comes in for Melton. And the Pelicans also making a change. Williamson's checked in. And Morant drops them both. The Pelicans have gotten 6 of their 12 attempts to go since the end of the first. And here's McCollum. 9 points in the game. He drains it. Made half his shots. He's 5 for 10 now.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Brooks outside. Back to Morant. The floater. No good on the shot. Now New Orleans takes it the other way. Williamson outside. Clock at 6. The baseline, Jay. Williams grabs the board. For Memphis, they've gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. Tipped away. Pass to Bain. Outside for Morant. Jackson, pass to Brooks. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss. The Pelicans have gotten 7 shots out of 14 attempts in the second quarter.
Well, aside from that possession, they've done a pretty good job of keeping the turnovers way down this game.
Adams checked in for Williams. Jones, he's checked in for the Pelicans. McCollum against Moran. Pass to Adams. Brooks outside. Here's Bain. From deep, Moran. Nance pulls down the board. Jones with the ball. Down low. Here's Valanciunas. And that one's good. Nice job on the glass as they picked up 2 on the second effort.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
Outside Moran. Up top, Jackson. 6 to shoot. And he can't stop the drought. Another miss.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Now here's Jones, pounded by Moran. The basket counts, and 1. He'll go to the line, a chance at a 3-point play.
They just look so overwhelmed inside, and that's why they continue to get attacked.
Well, after going first to nobody's surprise in June 2019, Zion Williamson had to wait a little bit before he got his first NBA game, suffering that knee injury in the preseason. And that debut came in January the 22nd of 2020.
Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
That's good from Williamson. In one of the most anticipated debuts in league history, Zion delivered.
Oh, man, it was an incredible stretch during that third quarter of the game. It was on national TV, and Williamson scored 17 points in a quick 3 minutes, knocked down 4 treys, and all of a sudden the NBA was abuzz that Zion Williamson had arrived.
And you can't leave the basket unprotected. Bad things will happen to you.
Yeah, that was just way too easy.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Zion Williamson. That's foul number 2 for him.
This is one where the second foul is probably going to cost you some minutes in this game.
McCollum against Moran. And the layup is good off the glass. Morant's got 20.
In the paint, Morant stays nimble, and that allows him to make any needed adjustment to his shot.
McCollum against Adams. Shot's good by McCollum. McCollum's got 13 points.
D has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
Pass to Jackson. Here's Adams. Adams double team. Brooks, the pass to Adams. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Memphis needs to get off a shot. And here's Moran outside. And it's Moran again missing. New Orleans in the lead. Jones with the ball. Pass to Ingram. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Memphis has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Here's Moran. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup. His shooting has been a little bit below par. You think about what this lead would look like if he was on.
Pass to Bain. And here's Brooks to the inside. And the dunk by Jackson.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Here's McCollum. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Well, that's the only way to take him out of his comfort zone from that range. Get right up in the jersey, force him off the spot.
Jackson can't get it to go. Here's New Orleans. Ingram, a pass to Williamson. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
There aren't many players that have come into the NBA as a consensus #1 pick like Zion Williamson did. Nobody was passing on this fella.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. In that 2019 draft, Zion was a prize that every team in the lottery was hoping to win, Grant.
And that added a lot of excitement to that night. I mean, when you've got a once-in-a-generation talent like Zion, the lottery becomes a major event.
And the Grizzlies making a change here. Konchar's checked in. Williamson hits them both.
He wasn't quite as assertive as he needed to be in the first quarter, but now he's taking a more head-on approach and getting himself to the line.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Adding to his game over time. When Jackson spots his open teammates like this, the offense runs much smoother.
McCollum, pass to Hayes. Here's Jones. Offensive rebound. Williamson. Oh, and Jackson with the block. Pass to Konchar. 1:37 left in the second. Here's Jackson. And the shot goes down. Now just a 5-point Pelican lead.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Williamson passes to Ingram. Back to Williamson. Down low. Here's Jones. And he comes up with a bucket. Jones has gotten 4 this quarter.
He's finally started to settle down here in the second quarter. Just needed to work up a sweat.
Outside Morant. Pass to Konchar. Now here's Adams. Adams double team. Brooks left side. Jones grabs the board. New Orleans has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Driving to the basket, and the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Well, at least the D was going for it, but he got to the ball just a moment late.
And the Grizzlies with some changes. Clark is checked in for Adams. Anderson comes in for Jackson. And it's Jones in for Brooks. Hernan Gomez is checked in for the Pelicans. Morant, the pass to Anderson. Back to Morant. Banked it in off the glass. Morant's got 24 points.
You know, Kyle Anderson plays obviously at his pace, but he's a terrific passer that sees the floor well.
McCollum into the lane. And Morant clears the board. Memphis trailing here. Clark in the post. Hernan Gomez there. Clark, no good. McCollum outside. Tries a 10-footer. And so it's New Orleans closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. We'll be back in a moment.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
A competitive matchup for New Orleans in the first quarter. Some good action during the period, as it was just a 1-point game at the end of one. Then they had their fingerprints all over that second quarter, coming back from a deficit and building a 7-point lead. Shaq, what'd you think about what we saw from New Orleans?
They've just gone about their business, playing a great, solid, all-around game. I think the score is what we thought it would be. I expect them to keep their foot on the gas in the second half and not let things get any closer.
How about you, Kenny? What'd you think about Memphis?
They haven't been able to get anything going on the offense. The lack of production doesn't just fall on the shoulders of the players. The game plan that the coaches have, it's whack. It doesn't work.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
They're just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Well, New Orleans shooting 44%, a pretty decent clip. Jackson Jr. and Adams together inside. Desmond Bane is out there with Ja Morant. And it's Brooks in at the 3. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies.
And some pinball action out there as defenders just bouncing off of Williamson on that play.
Here's Morant. He takes it in. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Incredible. It sometimes falls to the point guard to be the offensive catalyst.
Seems like he always knows when his squad needs a lift.
Did you see how much air he had under him? Wow.
Here's Bane. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Here's Adams, and it's off the back of the rim. No good.
Nobody getting a hand in his face in that painted area. That's a miss he's going to be disappointed with.
Valanciunas passes to Ingram.
Grizzlies foul. Desmond Bane.
And now another look at that mobile one block defensive performance.
Oh, now that was a block. Some much needed energy there to jumpstart them back into this game.
Here's McCollum. Pass to Valanciunas. Just 4 to shoot. A shot from the mid-range. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
That's his second personal foul.
Think about the early part of Brandon Ingram's career. So long and so skinny. People worried about his frame and that he might not have the ability to put on the weight and deal with the rigors. That's not true.
That free throw good from Ingram. And when it comes to Ingram's strength, Brent, he's proved it doesn't affect his ability to be a dominant scorer.
Well, Kevin Durant, Steph Curry, of recent memory were guys that came in thin and wiry. People thought they were going to get pushed around. Ingram now doing the pushing, especially on the offensive end.
And that's good as he hits both shots.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Here's Morant going inside.
Incredible. It sometimes falls to the point guard to be the offensive catalyst.
Seems like he always knows when his squad needs a lift.
Did you see how much air he had under him? Wow.
McCollum's shot is off. For Memphis, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Here's Bane, covered by Williamson. Bane, no good. The Pelicans have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. The 15-footer. Valanciunas controls the rebound and the putback. And the Pelicans lead by 9.
Oh, phenomenal hustle. He has a knack for those balls.
Man, he is tenacious when that ball goes up.
And he brings this game a little closer using a huge one-hand slam.
That's a great way to get your team back into it. McCollum's shot is off. For Memphis, they've gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Valanciunas against Morant. There's the block.
Yeah, that shot didn't stand a chance. Can't sleep on JV's monstrous reach.
And there it is for him. Jones has got 10 points.
Seen that play develop ahead of time. Hits his man in stride.
Jackson outside. Back to Morant. Pelicans cleared away. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now.
The attention to detail on defense. Jackson reads shooters well and knows when to go for blocks.
Melton, he's checked in for Memphis. On defense, the Grizzlies. They trail by 9. Here's Jones. Ooh, making his presence felt here. He's now 6 for 9 in this game.
When a player gets a feel for that floater, it can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard him and where your point of commitment is.
Here's Bane. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him.
Well, Brandon Ingram is so long, and that's what we could say to the ball. So long.
I just love how he runs the floor with energy and intensity, but still stays under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed? He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
Here's Bane. The Pelicans getting their last shot to go. Rebounded by Ingram.
Some of it's good defense, and some of it's just poor shot selection. Either way, he's being shut out.
Here's Bane. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Outside Jones. To the paint. Goes up again. And it's good on the lay-in. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Pelicans.
We've seen them make the extra effort defensively, rotating, closing out airspace, and sending shots back.
Now, the team has also done a really good job of grinding it out on the offensive glass. Those second chance points have added up for them over the course of the game.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Williams is checked in. Melton outside. A shot to stop the drought. And again, Memphis no good. For New Orleans, they've gotten 6 of their first 12 shots to drop in this third. Graham, that's good.
Timeout.
And the Pelicans lead by 17.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Timeout call, Memphis.
Coach really needs to get his guys fired up and attacking the glass. They're not putting up much of a fight, and it's led to way too many second chance shots.
Memphis shooting around 41%. Brooks outside. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Well, it's one thing to play good defense, but then to alter the shot and get the rebound, that's a good day's work.
To halt the run. Got a hand on it.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks, BA. Well, the players on two-way contracts getting expanded opportunities last season after the league eliminated the 50-game cap and permitted them to take part in the playoffs. The pandemic played a role, but, guys, teams are continuing to find contributors among these scrappy young players.
Well, it's all about opportunity, Allie. Thanks. Pass to Valanciunas. Banks in the layup. Valanciunas has got 8.
Excellent display of strength from Valanciunas. Didn't seem to be bothered by the contact.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Timeout called. Memphis.
Oh my, their coach does not look happy, and I can guess why. Their interior defense has been struggling.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
Anderson's checked in for Brooks. Poke loose. And here they come. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That one on Melton.
Third team foul. At the line for the Pelicans, 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And so he makes both from the line.
And man, looking good from the line so far this half.
Pass to Jackson. Trying to get back on track. And that's good for 2. Jackson's got 10 points.
Maybe he's thinking at this point, man, somebody's got to help me. I can't do this all by myself.
Outside Graham. Shot clock at 6. Melton covers. Kept alive.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
The Grizzlies shooting a less than average 27% in the third quarter. Inside, here's Bain. Yep, that one goes. Bain's got his first 2 points.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
Knocked loose and stolen by Melton. That shot missing. And it's New Orleans taking it the other way.
Yeah, this has been a night where you could look at his shooting and his performance, and it's affected the team. That's the bottom line.
Here's Valanciunas. Another shot. It's rebounded by Memphis. Jackson's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Here's Williams. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
He hears the whistle and he keeps his concentration and is able to knock it down.
Jones, he's checked in for Memphis. And a change for the Pelicans. Hernan Gomez is checked in.
Shooting 1.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
New Orleans dictating the flow. Outside Grant to the middle. Here's Murphy. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Hernan Gomez with a rebound. Hernan Gomez has got 6 rebounds in the game. Graham up top. To the paint. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
That's his first personal foul. 14 foul. At the line for the Pelicans, taking 2 shots.
And he makes a first. And the Grizzlies making a change here. Konchar's checked in. And the Pelicans also making a change. Hayes is checked in for Nance. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And the Grizzlies shooting 41% in this game. Outside Jones. Nice shot from 10 feet out. Jones has gotten his second bucket.
Taking people to school with moves like that.
Well, Grant, the best way to steady a team, have an anchor like Tyus Jones as the backup point.
I mean, just an outstanding decision maker. His steady play complements their athletes with that second unit.
Now here's Graham. Clock at 6. Hernan Gomez inside. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over.
Memphis ball.
Clark is checked in for Jackson. Ingram's checked in for the Pelicans. Here's Jones. Over Ingram. The Pelicans pull it in. Ingram's got 4 rebounds now.
Grizzlies foul. Brandon Clark. That's his first personal foul. 15 foul. Shooting for New Orleans, Brandon Ingram. At the line for 2.
And he drops the first.
When you add the length to the skill set that Brandon Ingram brings to every game, you really have a tough matchup for any opponent.
C.J. McCollum, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Both free throws good from Ingram. Now Anderson. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
That's his first personal
It's going to go on Jackson Hayes.
Kyle Anderson getting physical with the defense that time. That helps him draw the contact.
2 shots.
Shooting 2.
No good on the free throw. Morant, he's checked in for Memphis. Good on the second one. And here are the Pelicans now. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. There's McCollum with the 3. The Grizzlies pull it in.
Yeah, the three-pointer has not been his weapon in this one. He had 1 in the first quarter and still 0 here in the second.
Takes one from 10 feet, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Morant's got 30.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
For three, McCollum, pure from three-point range.
1 this half, 2 for the game. Staying active from beyond the arc.
Steps back and shoots. Rebounded by Ingram. New Orleans has gone 1 for 2 from outside the arc in this third quarter. And it's McCollum penetrating. Counted. McCollum's got 18 points in the game.
They've toned down their three-point attack in the second half, looking to protect the lead with higher percentage shots.
Here's Morant. Takes it inside, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Yeah, an electric player. Morant just bouncing off the contact and finishing on the drive.
Graham against Morant, and finished off by Hayes.
Great teamwork and great timing.
Oh, spectacular play. And he lobs it up top. Oh, Clark with the slam. 1:05 left in the third. McCollum with it, guarded now by Anderson. Chalk up 2 there. McCollum's got 7 points here in the quarter.
CJ operating like a surgeon out there tonight.
Ingram against Morant. Over Ingram. Morant, no good. New Orleans dictating the flow. Outside Graham. McCollum, the pass to Graham. And finished off by Graham.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Jones with the ball. Hernan-Gomez there. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's his third personal foul, 4th team foul. At the line for Memphis, Tyus Jones. At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Both good from the line that time.
They're finding a rhythm from the line as they try to cut into this deficit.
New Orleans has gone 1 for 2 from outside the arc in this third quarter. Outside Jones. And here's Ingram outside. Can't hit that one. At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been decided. Pelicans ahead, opening up a huge gap. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter when we return. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the court for the Pelicans, getting the fourth quarter going. Zion Williamson out there with Larry Nance. Then it's Brandon Ingram. Then there's C.J. McCollum. And it's Jones in at the small forward position.
Anderson finishing through contact. I like to see him make the mid-air adjustment to get that ball off.
Here's McCollum. can't hit that time. Morant with a defensive effort, and the Grizzlies shooting an average of 43% from the floor. Great D that time from Williamson. On offense, here are the Pelicans. 22 was their biggest lead. Shots good by McCollum.
Well, not bothered by getting hit on that play, probably because CJ is capable in the air to make an adjustment.
Now here's Morant. That one is off. Here's Williamson, and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And here's Morant. Brooks outside. Back to Morant. 6 on the shot clock. Over McCollum. Oh, the Grizzlies get it back. The Pelicans have gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Pass to Ingram. 13 feet out, and he knocks the jumper down.
I'd like to see that as Ingram hits a shot from the mid-range. It's going to open some things up.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Now here's Morant. Oh, the teardrop falls in. Morant's got 10 points here in the second half.
He makes it look effortless out there. Until the defense actually presents a challenge for him, expect those kind of results.
Shots good by McCollum.
Well, CJ McCollum can score in a lot of ways. Coming off of screens, playing with the ball, spot up three-point shooting. Just a variety of ways to produce.
Memphis calls timeout.
And CJ McCollum continuing to be one of the most elite mid-range and creative scorers around 15 feet.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Baines checked in. And the Pelicans also making a change. Valanciunas is checked in. Brooks outside. Adams against Valanciunas. Now here's Adams. He's covered closely. Down low. Stolen by Valanciunas. Oh, and a fast break for the Pelicans. Here's Jones. That one's good on the sweet setup by Ingram. Ingram's got 6 assists now in the game. And for McCollum, taking more threes might be good for his longevity as well, Brent.
Yeah, I think it's a good idea. He's such a gifted shooter, and there are ways to get him out to the three-point line where he's standing and gets in a great rhythm. I think you're going to see CJ raise that percentage.
To the inside, and Williamson throws it down.
Try to find other ways to talk about Zion's leaping ability. How about timing? Showing it there.
Here's Brooks. Drops in the layup for 2.
That play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Here's McCollum. Oh, Morant with the block. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Morant. So Memphis going with an almost entire new group here. Tillman's checked in for Anderson. Williams comes in for Brooks. Culver, he's checked in for Bane. And it's Melton in for Ja Morant. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Here's McCollum. Soft touch off the glass. McCollum's got 6 points in the quarter.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Melton outside. Tipped. Williams up top. Just 5 on the clock. Culver outside. And he can't get that one. And it's New Orleans taking it the other way. Inside. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Now here's Melton. The kick out to Williams. Culver on the wing. Valanciunas covering. Pass to Adams. Misses off the left iron. The Pelicans have gotten 7 of their first 10 shots to go during this fourth quarter. McCollum with it. Guarded now by Williams.
Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
Well, all night long, in control of the pace, and you don't want to let go of that rope right now.
Back to Melton. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on C.J. McCollum. That's his first foul.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
Here's Williams. Uses the glass on the layup.
Big ups to this coaching staff. Great play design there.
Here's New Orleans now. They're on a 16-6 run. Here's McCollum. The Grizzlies pull it in. Adams has got 6 rebounds in the game. McCollum against Melton. Pass to Adams. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Here's Marshall. Not going to go that time. Excellent D there from Culver. To the middle. Here's Adams. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Yeah, that 265 pounds out there, it's pretty solid. A wrecking ball.
Here's McCollum. It's stolen by Culver. Melton outside. Culver with it. Back to Melton. Clock at 6. Up and over McCollum. The ball's knocked loose.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
McCollum on the inside, driving in and not backing down. He got up there.
Now here's Culver. Tight defense on him. Down low. Adams. Rebounded by Temple. Back to Culver. The putback. It's good on the putback. Adams has gotten 4 this quarter.
And Steven Adams just a wrecking ball down there with his size and strength on the offensive glass.
Pass to Temple. Now here's Valanciunas. Here's Temple. Williams defending. He shoots. That one off the back iron and out. Memphis shooting the ball at only 35% here in the fourth quarter. Adams with the ball. Gets it. He's 6 for 10 and looking confident out there.
In the NBA, you just can't let guys get to the rim.
Pass to Valanciunas. Adams comes with a double. And the foul called on Jarrett Culver. That's his first foul of the game.
It's just a bad foul. Gotta be smarter than this.
Clark is checked in for Memphis. Jones comes in for Melton. Hayes is checked in for the Pelicans. Graham comes in for C.J. McCollum. Right side, Graham. Here's Temple. He's covered by Culver. 5 on the clock. Excellent D there from Culver. Well, the Grizzlies shooting about 41%. Murphy pulls it in. And New Orleans shooting a terrific 56% so far in the fourth quarter. Here's Graham. Clark grabs the board. Clark's got 4 rebounds now. Outside Jones. Pass to Tillman. Clark with it. And it's good for 2.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Here's Murphy. Now Hayes. Here's Murphy. Shot to end the cold streak. Buries it from 3.
And let's face it, when you're down this many points, you simply can't let them get that good of a look.
Teachable moment there. Lapses like this are backbreakers.
Now here's Culver. Knocked away. Pass to Hayes. And finished off by Hayes.
Hanging on the rim, just showing off.
That's how you extend the glory right there. And here is Williams. Clark outside. Here's Tillman. He's defended by Hayes.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Here's Tillman. There's 1:54 left in the fourth quarter here. Here's Marshall. Pass to Murphy. 4-3. And it's Tillman with a rebound. Here's Clark. Goes back up. And he lays it up and in. Clark's got 4 points in the quarter.
A stronger defensive presence would have saved them 2 points.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
Here's Graham. Jones with the block. And he gets it back. Graham, that's good.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Pelicans.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
Man, you have to recognize what a night it was for C.J. McCollum.
And guys, I just felt he was tremendous tonight. His energy infected his teammates, and the wrecking ball on both ends.
Now here's Graham. From the high post. Ooh, Graham can't get that one to fall. Clark in the post. Good, and that makes him 6 for 9. A quality game for him so far.
Pulling no punches, attacking the heart of that defense.
Now here's Graham. He's guarded closely. Pass to Temple. There's 21 seconds left in the final quarter. To the inside. Hayes misses. Now here's Clark. The D's right on him. Culver. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
They brought the double team to force the ball out of his hands, but failed to rotate off the pass.
Here's Temple. And so New Orleans takes this one by a large margin. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Now, shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
So alongside Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, and our entire 2K crew, I'm Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.